Welcome back to the Quick Daily Ministry with Devin, and I'm blessed to have you here today. This is number 7 out of 365 days, and I have a headache, so if I seem a little off at any point in the video, stick with me. But we're to keep doing this because I ain't stopping. I'm not stopping. But today we are in Genesis. Hold on, let me turn off my fan. I'm not professional. All right, it's not even professional. It's just All right. So good. Diamond Who's someone's a man who's. All right, so we are in Genesis chapter 21 all the way through Genesis chapter 24. So I'm gonna just do the quick summary like yesterday because I think those are way better. This summary is gonna be long and longer as I find more and more stuff to go over. But in here we have Ishmael and Hagar being sent away because Isaac was being made fun of by Ishmael, and Sarah wanted she demanded Abraham to get that slave woman and her son out and send them away. And then Abraham was Abraham was mad, and God told him, "Don't be upset over the boy and your servant. Do whatever Sarah tells you, for Isaac is the son whom your descendants will be counted. But I'll make a nation of the descendants of Hagar's son because he is your son too." So Hagar got sent away, and then Hagar started crying, and she was gonna, what is it called? She had a bush, and she sat down. I don't wanna. She said that she didn't want to watch the boy die and all this stuff because they were in the wilderness and they didn't have any money. But then God sent down an angel and heard the boy crying, so they called to Hagar and said, what is it called? "Go to him and comfort him, for I will make a nation from his descendants." Then God opened Hagar's eyes and she saw a well full of water. She quickly filled her water container and gave the boy a drink. And then God was with the boy as he grew up in the wilderness, basically making sure he was protected. And he became a skillful archer and settled in the wilderness of Paran. His mother arranged for him to marry a woman from the land of Egypt. Abraham made a treaty with, Abimelech, Abimelech, and that was in Genesis chapter 21, the end of it. And then Abraham's obedience got tested, and this is a crazy story, but he told him to sacrifice his son. God wanted to see Abraham's faith, and he told him to take his son that he loved so much and go to the land of Moriah and go Moriah, M-O-R-I-A-H, and go sacrifice him as a burnt offering on one of the mountains, and he'll show him. And guess what? He took his son all the way up with 2 servants, left the servants, and said that we'll be back. His son was like, "But where's the sheep that we're going to be for the burnt offering?" And he said, "God will provide a sheep for the burnt offering, my son." And then when they arrived at the place, Abraham built an altar and put wood on it and then tied Isaac to it. And then he picked up a knife, getting ready to kill his son at the moment. And an angel of the Lord called from heaven and said, "Abraham, Abraham." And he said, "Yes, here I am." And he said, "Don't lay a hand on the boy. Do not hurt him in any way, for I know that you truly fear God. You have not withheld from me even your only son." Basically, that he did as the Lord is told, and he doesn't have no fear, but fear of the Lord. Not like he trusts the Lord with everything that he wants him to do. And then, dang, I feel like I'm sitting close to y'all. All right. And then soon after that, Abraham heard that his brother. Okay, so they said after that, when they got, "Because you obeyed me and withheld even your son, your only son, I swear by my own name, I will certainly bless you and multiply your descendants beyond numbers like the stars in the sky and the sand on the seashore. And then your descendants will conquer the cities of their enemies, and through your descendants, all the nations of the earth will be blessed, all because you have obeyed me," which is crazy to think. And after that, Abraham heard about all his brothers' wives and stuff, having 8 children and all that, and 8 children from his brother's wife, and then from combined. Nahar had 4 combined, and then Sarah was 127 years old and she died. But people gotta go. Everyone has their own time. Don't forget that. And Abraham buried him by. The dude was trying to let him bury her for free, but he was like, "Nah, I want this land." So and paid 400 silver for it, which is, I'm pretty sure, a lot back then because. And then Sarah got buried and all that stuff. And then my phone is about to die, but we're gonna keep going. Freak. Alright, pee my phone. Okay. So Abraham was a super old man, and the Lord has blessed him in every way. And Abraham took his oldest servant and made him put his hand under his thigh, which is basically, making an oath with him, saying to go to this certain area and go find his son a wife, and God will bless him. An angel will be ahead of him to help find the wife for him. And if she's unwilling to come back, you are free from oath of this. But under no circumstances are you to take my son there. So he agreed, and then he arrives there, and he literally said this: "O Lord, God of my master Abraham," he prayed, "please give me success today. This is my request. I will ask one of them, please give me a drink from your jug. If she says yes, have a drink, and I will water your camel too. Let her be the one and only you selected as Isaac's wife. And then this is how I know that she'll be unfailing to my master." And before he even finished praying, he saw a young woman named Rebecca, close enough, and she literally did it ASAP. Like, he said, "Can he have a drink?" And she was like, "Yes, my lord," and have a drink, and quickly lowered her jug from her shoulder and gave him a drink, and then went and she said, "I'll draw water for your camel too." You see how quick that was? Like, just like that. And basically everything was all good. Her parents agreed until the end. They were like, "No, let us have her for 10 more days." And he was like, "No, I need her now." And then they're like, "Okay, well, we'll see if she agrees." And guess what? She agreed. And that's basically what happened. And then they got back. And Isaac brought Rebecca into his mother Sarah's tent after she found out who he was and he found out who she was. And she became his wife, and he loved her deeply, and she was a special comfort to him after the death of his mother. So, as you can see, God found the one that was fit for him, as it said, to be his wife. And I guess you can say God is good. And I hope you enjoyed this stuff. I'm going to try to, hopefully, it's going to get better and better. And I hope you're enjoying this journey of the whole Bible in a year. And always remember to have a blessed one. Even whenever times are tough, it might seem times are tough, but just stay calm and know God's with you through the storm, because he is the calm in the storm. He's like the eye in the hurricane. Have a blessed one. Peace.